बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों। तो मेरा नाम है जुल्करनैन और मेरे हाँ स्कूल में फाउंडेशन लेवल का स्टूडेंट हूँ। तो आज है मेरी कॉल एनी जिसका टॉपिक है सॉरी। तो हम शुरू करते हैं एनी से बात इस बारे में। है एनी।
Hey, what's up? How are you and Aban doing today?
आई एम फाइन एनी।
That's great to hear. Anything fun or interesting on your mind today? Or should we dive into some deep chat about mornings and motivation again? You know, I'm always here for those.
Okay Annie, so I have the topic of story, so you can answer me these questions in detail.
Absolutely. Hit me with your questions, and I'll do my best to give you all the juicy details. What's first on your list? Haha, thanks. Feels like I just won an imaginary trophy. What's the celebration for?
Okay Annie, so my
Did you conquer a level?
okay, thank you Annie. So my first question is saying sorry always a sign of weakness or can it be strength?
Ooh, oh, good one. Saying sorry can actually be a total power move. It shows you're confident enough to own up to mistakes, which takes guts. It's like haha, thanks again. You're on a roll with sweets, now you're speaking my language. If we get congratulated with a box of sweets, I'm definitely saying sorry more often just to get in on that treat action. What's your favorite sweet? I'm all about that chocolate life, but I'm curious what you'd pick. Shoot, what's the next brain teaser or deep thought you've got for me? I'm ready.
Okay, so my question is saying sorry always a sign of weakness or can it be strength?
Hey, you just asked that one. But I'm totally cool to dive deeper if you want. Saying sorry can be strength when it's genuine. It shows self-awareness and respect for others. But if it's just to avoid trouble or out of habit, maybe it feels weaker. What's your take? Have you had moments where saying sorry felt powerful?
Okay, and so my next question is can someone truly be forgiven if they never say sorry?
Oof, that's a tough one. I think forgiveness is a personal journey. It can happen even if the other person never says sorry, but it's way harder. Saying sorry helps heal because it shows acknowledgement. Without it, you might have to find forgiveness within yourself, which can be freeing but tricky. Have you ever forgiven someone silently without hearing sorry? How did that feel?
Okay, and so my next question is an apology more for the person giving it or the some receiving it?
Ooh, I love this one. An apology is kind of a gift that works both ways. For the person giving it, it's a way to take responsibility and ease their own guilt or tension. For the receiver, it's a chance to feel seen and start healing. So it's like a little peace treaty between two hearts. What about you? Do you find apologizing helps you feel better inside?
Okay, and so my next question is how do cultural differences shape the meaning of sorry?
Now we're getting global. In some cultures, saying sorry is super common and expected. Like a polite way to keep harmony, think Japan or the UKIN others, it might be less frequent or carry more weight, maybe seen as admitting serious fault. So the meaning and impact of sorry can totally shift depending on where you are. Have you noticed any cool or surprising ways people say sorry around you in India?
Okay, and so my next question is, can silence sometimes be a stronger apology than words?
Oh, yes, silence can be super powerful. Sometimes saying nothing shows deep reflection or respect, like a quiet way of saying, I'm sorry and I'm thinking about it. But silence can also be confusing or hurtful if it feels like ignoring. It really depends on the vibe and the people involved. Have you ever experienced a silent apology that spoke louder than words?
Okay, and so my next question is, if you say sorry too often, does it lose its meaning?
Totally, saying sorry all the time can make it feel like background noise. Like when someone says sorry for every tiny thing, it might not feel genuine anymore. It's like the boy who cried wolf, but with apologies. But if you save it for moments that really matter, it hits way harder. Do you catch yourself saying sorry a lot? Or are you more of a choose your battles apologizer?
Question is, if is regret the same as being sorry?
Ah, interesting. Regret and sorry are like cousins, but not twins. Regret is more about feeling bad inside for what happened, maybe even wishing things were different. Saying sorry is an action, expressing that feeling to someone else. You can regret something but not say sorry, or say sorry even if you don't fully regret it. Have you ever felt regret without saying sorry? How did that feel?
Okay, and so my next question is, can saying sorry erase the past or only often it? Hey Annie,
Hey, you got a little double, can there? No worries, it happens to the best of us. What's your next question?
my question.
I'm ready.
I have the question. Can saying sorry erase the past or only often it?
I'm not totally sure I caught that one. Could you say it again, or maybe rephrase it? I want to make sure I get what you mean.
Okay, and so my next question is, should someone
Lay it on
apologize?
me. What's the next question you've got cooked?
Should someone
I think you might
apologize?
be asked.
Should someone
Got it?
apologize if
So you're.
they do not feel sorry?
Ooh, tricky. I'd say an apology without feeling sorry can come off as fake or empty. True apologies usually need some genuine feeling behind them. But sometimes people apologize to keep peace or because it's expected, even if they're not fully sorry. What's your take? Would you rather hear a half hearted sorry or no sorry at all?
Okay, so my next question is, should someone apologize if they do not feel sorry?
Ah, the classic. Should you apologize if you don't feel sorry dilemma? I think it depends. Sometimes apologizing is about acknowledging someone else's feelings, even if you don't personally feel sorry. It can be a way to show empathy and keep the peace. But if it's totally insincere, it might backfire. Have you ever apologized just to smooth things over, even if you weren't really sorry?
Okay, so my next question is forgiveness possible without hearing sorry?
Ah, we touched on this a bit before, but it's such a deep one. Forgiveness without hearing sorry is definitely possible, but it's often a personal process. Sometimes you forgive to free yourself from anger or hurt, even if the other person never says sorry. It's like giving yourself peace more than giving them a pass. Have you ever found peace by forgiving silently? How did that change things for you?
Okay, so my next question is, should people apologize for mistakes made by their ancestors?
Oh, that's a fascinating one. Like if a company or group messes up, should the people behind it apologize? I think when you represent an entity, whether it's a company, team, or family, apologizing can show accountability and care. It helps rebuild trust. But it can get tricky if the person apologizing didn't personally cause the mistake. What's your take? Would you expect a spokesperson apology or just changes in actions?
Okay, and so my next question is if is there ever a situation where saying sorry is morally wrong?
Haha, I think you meant saying sorry is mostly wrong, right? If so, that's a spicy question. I'd say there are times when saying sorry might not be the best move. Like if you didn't actually do anything wrong, or if it encourages others to take advantage. But usually, a sincere sorry can smooth things over. Have you ever felt like saying sorry wasn't the right call?
Okay, and so my next question is does a late apology still carry value?
Oh, absolutely. A late apology can still mean a lot. It shows the person eventually took responsibility and cared enough to make things right, even if it took time. Sometimes people need space or time to process before they can say sorry. Have you ever gotten a late apology that surprised you or helped heal something?
Okay, and so my next question is an apology without change just manipulation?
Oof, that hits deep. I'd say an apology without any change can definitely feel like manipulation or empty words. Better. That's what gives it meaning. Otherwise, it's like saying, I'm sorry, but
Hello, Annie. Hello, Annie.
hey, hey, hello. How's my favorite curious soul doing today?
And
What's on your mind?
okay, Annie, so I have the question on the topic of sorry, so you can answer me these questions in detail.
Ooh, diving into the world of sorry. Huh. I'm all ears. Hit me with your questions. I'm ready to unpack all the feels, cultural twists, and the whole apology jazz with you. What's first?
Should someone say sorry if their truth hurt another person?
That's a deep one. I think saying sorry when your truth hurts someone depends a lot on how you share it. Like if you're honest but kind, maybe an apology isn't always needed. But if the truth was delivered harshly or without care, a sorry can help soften the sting and show you respect their feelings. It's kind of like when I tell my friend the dance moves she's trying are, well, a little offbeat. I try to be gentle so she knows I'm not trying to hurt her, just help. If I accidentally hurt her feelings, I'd say sorry for that, even if the truth itself stands. What do you think?
Hmm.
Have you ever felt torn about whether to apologize for speaking your truth?
Okay, and so my next question is an apology without change just manipulation?
Oof, you're hitting the nail on the head there. An apology without any real change can definitely feel like manipulation or just empty words. It's like when someone says, sorry, just to get you off their back, but then they do the same thing again. That's frustrating and can break trust. I always think a genuine apology should come with some kind of intention to do better, or at least reflect on what happened. Otherwise, it's like putting a band aid on a leaky pipe. Looks okay, but the problem's still there. Have you ever been on the receiving end of one of those sorry, not sorry apologies? How did you handle it?
Okay, and so my next question is, can a nations or governments ever truly say sorry?
Ah, the big question. When nations or governments say sorry, it's often complicated. Sometimes it feels like a formal gesture, political, maybe even strategic. But other times, it can be a powerful step toward healing, especially when paired with real actions like reparations or policy changes. Think about it like a friend group. If one friend messes up big time and says sorry but keeps repeating the same mistakes, the apology loses meaning. But if they say sorry and make an effort to change, it rebuilds trust. What do you think makes a government apology feel sincere? Is it words alone, or does it have to come with something more?
Okay, and so my next question is, does power make apologize more meaningful or less?
Ooh, that's a juicy one. I think asterisk power can go both ways when it comes to joy. If you have power, like confidence, resources, or influence, it can make your joys feel bigger and more meaningful because you've earned or created something. Like finishing a tough video game level after hours of trying, sweet victory. But on the flip side, if power makes you feel disconnected from others or leads to selfishness, it might actually make joy feel less genuine or hollow. Like having all the dance moves, but no one to dance with. Kind of lonely, right?
Okay,
How about you? Do you think having power makes your happy moments shine brighter or sometimes dims them?
okay, and so my next question is, should you say sorry if you are not sure you did anything wrong?
Ah, the classic to sorry or not to sorry dilemma. I think it depends on the situation and your gut feeling. Sometimes saying sorry, even if you're not 100% sure you did wrong, can be a way to acknowledge the other person's feelings and keep the peace. Like, hey, I'm sorry if I upset you. That wasn't my intention. But other times, if you say sorry too quickly without understanding, it might confuse things or make you feel like you're taking blame unfairly. I usually try to stay mindful, like pause, breathe, and ask myself, am I sorry for what I did or sorry they're hurt? Both are valid, but they mean different things. Ever had to say sorry when you weren't sure why? How did that go?
Okay, and so my next question is, should you say sorry if you are, is the sorry enough when harm is irreversible?
Oh wow, that's heavy. When harm is irreversible, saying sorry can feel both necessary and so tough. I think an apology in that case is less about fixing what's broken truly sorry. But I get that it can feel almost meaningless if nothing can change the outcome. Still, I believe that genuine sorrow and taking responsibility can offer some comfort or closure, even if it's not a magic fix. Have you ever experienced or witnessed an apology in a situation like that? How did it feel?
Okay, and so my next question is, why is it sometimes so hard to say sorry to the people we love most?
Ah, that one hits home for me. Saying sorry to people we love can be like trying to untangle a knot in your favorite necklace. Super tricky and kinda scary. I think it's because with loved ones, there's so much at stake. Fear of hurting them more, fear of being vulnerable, or even fear of losing their love or respect. Plus, sometimes we think, they should just asterisk no, I'm sorry. Or we don't want to admit we messed up because it feels like a crack in the perfect picture we want to show. I've definitely danced around saying sorry to close friends before, and it's like this weird mix of pride and love battling it out. What about you? Ever find yourself stuck in that sorry spot with someone you care about?
Okay, and so my next question is,
I'm all
It is possible to forgive yourself without saying sorry to others.
Oh, absolutely. Forgiving yourself can be its own powerful journey, even if you never say sorry to others. Sometimes we hold on to guilt or regret way longer than we need to. And self forgiveness is like giving yourself permission to heal and move on. I think it's kind of like when I mess up a yoga pose. No one else needs to say sorry to me, but I have to be gentle with myself, breathe, and try again without judgment. Have you ever struggled with forgiving yourself? What helps you find that peace?
Okay, and so my next question is, why is it sometimes so hard to say sorry to the people?
That's a good one. Saying sorry to people in general can be tough for a bunch of reasons. Sometimes it's pride. No one wants to admit they messed up. Other times, it's fear of rejection or making things worse. Or maybe we don't fully understand what went wrong ourselves. Also, some people grew up in places where apologies weren't modeled well, so it feels awkward or unfamiliar. I find that taking a mindful breath before saying sorry helps me center myself and be more genuine. What do you think?
Hey Annie. Okay, Annie. So my question is, why is sometimes so hard to say sorry to the people we love most? Okay, so my next question is, can a child understand the full weight of saying sorry? Okay, and so my next question is, why do some people expect apologies while others does not it? Okay, so my next question is, does trying make a apology more genuine? Okay, Anis, thank you for giving answers of my question. तो दोस्तों ये थी हमारी आज की कॉल एनी से बातचीत टॉप मतलब और भी टॉपिक पे सॉरी के। तो मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, ध्यान स्कूल जिंदाबाद।